What's going on? I'm zedmoT, and a little bit late. Sorry, I was playing games with some friends and then realized what time it was. So I think I'm mostly on time. Let me know how the sound is, how things are going, and I'm using a new headset tonight. Definitely not going to be at its best, but uh, here we go. Let me say hello and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. And I just want to make sure that the sound looks okay and the video looks okay. Video on my end looks a little bit fuzzy, perhaps. Let's move it. Yeah, it looks all right. Just different setup than I normally have because it is late night and I think I'm live. There we go. There we go. There we go. It has begun. People chat coming in. Sound like I'm underwater. That is not a good thing. Let me know if that continues. I can switch headsets if needed. And let me just, actually, I'm going to listen to myself here. Let's just click play. This is all. Yeah, it does not sound good, does it? I'm trying to use a new I got a new Bluetooth headset that I've got, and it sounds frankly terrible. How can I fix this? Is it worth fixing, or should we just go with the bad sound? Houston, Texas, you are up late, sir. First thing, what I'm going to do here is I am going to boost the Cryoneer Health Tribe because I'm going to try to use Cryoneers as far as I possibly can. We might add some medics in, but I don't know. We'll see. We're 12 minutes left. So let me know in the chat. It does sound like I'm far away. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to plug in another microphone, see if we can't improve that, because the last thing we want is to have me sound like I'm underwater. I want to be underneath the water, I have to admit, but not at the expense of your ears. So let's plug this in. Let's see if we can switch the microphone input. Actually, let's just get this set up first before I do that. Let's figure out what I need to do. Headset with microphone. Let's do that. Which one is the right? That is the right. Let's go like that. And like that. One second. Here we go. This is why we start early, I suppose. Properties. Let's change you to. Hopefully that sounds better. Let's turn this off now that we can do that. Let's find the button. And that is why you start early, because hopefully this sounds better. Let me know in the chat if this sounds any better, please. It should be a bit better using the same mic that I normally do. Um, yeah, me, Keone, Cord, and Bad Moon were playing some Zoms, and I do not recommend playing Zoms when you're supposed to be streaming Boom Beach. So thanks for the feedback, guys. I will not be using that Bluetooth headset. Basically, I bought it for biking, and thought I could maybe go hands-free tonight, but it looks like we need to be corded. The Visual Cut, we couldn't get the. I've never gotten the Crystal one to work. But back to Boom Beach. So a couple people have been asking if I'm going to be pushing for the Diamond Trophy this time. It's Canada Day long weekend, and I am going to go off of the grid. So my goal right now is to get the Iron Trophy, to be honest, which is why I was going to put the Iron Trophy in my thumbnail, but I figured that would not go over terribly well. So I'm going off the grid. So I'm going to be doing a 1 hour stream tonight. It's now almost 11 p.m. Once the crab drops, it'll be at 11 p.m. We're going to push until midnight, and then I'm going to bed. It doesn't matter if I have 7 attacks or 6 attacks or 4 attacks. It's going to be a 1 hour stream. Hopefully we can cram in as much fun as we possibly can, as much silliness as we possibly can. I'm going to use all Cryoneers, maybe some medics later on once we get past the silly stages. Don't entirely know. So yeah, hi everybody. No, this Trey, I'll show you here. I've got a bunch of accounts, as you can see here. We're looking at what do we got here? Where are we at? I've got 1, 2, 5 accounts. This is my crab only account. This is basically all I do on this account is crab all the time. We've got 1, 2, 3 troop, 4 troop health, sorry, 2 troop health, 4 troop damage, and 3 GBE. Basically useless on anything except for PvP or crab. But I am recording from my living room today, not in my office, because my office is too close to the bedrooms, too close to my wife and children. I think it's a different swag, I think, Johnny. I was confused by that too. I think there are 2 swag boom beaches, I believe. But we've still got 8 minutes. Let's, what else do I need to do? So, I think we're gonna start with 600% cryo damage, I believe. Not 1000% sure on that, but I believe it goes 600, then 800, then no, sorry, 400 to start with. I think 400, 600, 800, 1000. I think we're gonna have to. We'll figure that out very, very quickly. How do I have Mega Crab in New Zealand? The Mega Crab starts in 8 minutes. Simple as that. If you want a New Zealand account, go to New Zealand, create an account there. It's that simple. On vacation, create an account. Looks fuzzy, you're saying. That's not a good sign. Let me just check and see if I can do anything. It does look sort of fuzzy, doesn't it? Let me... what can I do to fix that, I wonder? Let me just see if I can go like this. Oh, just one thing after another, I tell you. Let's see if we can... I'm going to switch up here. This is why you start early, I tell you. I'm going to switch out, put you on my blank screen, and I'll be right back in 1 second. I think we are back, and I think we are looking better. I think that looks super crisp. That looks better. I think. Let me know if that has made any improvements, and thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciate all of the you guys being in here. Let's see how many people are here. I wonder if I can actually see that number. We are sitting here with 62 at the moment. My internet is rock solid, and as soon as I go live, it complains. So I'm gonna have to have a look, because I've got ridiculous upstream. I've got no hookah. We're not using hookah. We're using all cryos. We'll see how far we can get, and then if I lose a troop, then thank you for all the feedback, by the way, guys. I greatly appreciate the fact that you guys are giving me the feedback so we can get things fixed before we go live, as opposed to, I guess we kind of already are live, but you get what I'm saying. Let's, it's still not entirely happy, but we are better, I think. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I guess I probably should boost up, I suppose. I'm going to boost from right now, because, like I said, this stream is only going to be an hour long, so I don't care if... Typically, you don't really want to boost until about stage 18, because stages 1 through 17 are usually pretty easy, but when you're using all cryos, that might not be the case, so we'll see. And like I said, this is only going to be a 1 hour stream. If anyone sees me go past an hour, actually I guess it'll be an hour and 15 minute stream, I guess it was actually more accurate, so if you see me go past the hour, just let me know, because I need to go to bed. I've got a busy travel day tomorrow, going to my parents' cabin, which is off the grid, has no running. Well, I guess we have running water, but it's all rain caught off of the roof. And then we've got no electricity except for solar panels as well. So really looking forward to that. My kids absolutely love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All my statues are all in a wonky spot. So we have a 10 statue boost, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for letting me know that the video was looking fuzzy, because that I can't stand video quality issues, and the fact that we're now looking good and we're now sounding good makes me happy. What's going up, Major All Zooka Hole? Look, bud, I know hookah would be good. I know that the tank Gren medic would be good. I know that all Zooka would be good, but this is the Cryo Crab, and I am not pushing. I just want to see how the cryos are going to do. Once we fail, maybe I'll switch troops, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Blaker, get back in Triangle 9. Blaker is a beast hitter that is taking a break for summer cottage and beer and swimming, and you need to get back in Triangle 9, Blaker. We just finished. Actually, spoiler alert, check my video that's going to be published in the next 5 hours or so. I've got awesome Duplexity live video coming up of our 50th hit, and it is, I rewatched it a couple times, and it makes me smile every time. Like, you can just hear sheer excitement in my voice. A lot of the times it's just like me talking about hits that have already happened or explaining things, and I feel like the excitement doesn't really come across. But tomorrow, my I have maxed Kavan on my main account, but yeah, so just watch that video tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I have not maxed, see, I don't have enough tokens here. On my main account, I've got maxed Brick, and I've got maxed Kavan, but I just don't have tokens here. Probably, I guess I could do that right now. Let's just go through all these quickly. Wonder if I can, now these trades aren't bad. This trade will be very handy during the crab. This trade, don't really care about. This trade, tempting. This one's probably a better one to go for. Yeah, 16. The powder on this account is so sad. I just can't keep up. That's the thing about having more than one account. I just can't keep up with the sculptor. And that's why my VP push started, was because I just logged in to get rid of shards, and then when I was on, I decided to start attacking things. So just don't have powder. Never had powder. Yeah, Blaker. That's what happened. Oh, we got hits happening. Hits happening on Trinity. I gotta figure out. That's RAR twice in a row. I don't know who this RAR is. This is like, how have I not seen you in our task force? Where are you? RAR, you've got intel. How have I never been on when you're on? Anyways, twice in a row, he or she has been hitting. Love this. I love the fact we've been blocking off the new base, the old bases, the legacy bases, as I like to call them. 1 minute warning. 20. Yeah, Keone has maxed up. I think you've maxed up 25 accounts, Keone, or something like that. This is the guy who gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning because he is just working his tail off. So, hopefully I just plugged in my power. Hopefully I did not break it. Yeah, okay, good. I was a little bit worried there. Anytime I do a stream, I don't touch anything, and I just plugged a cable in, and I was super nervous. So hopefully I did not break anything. Terrible time to do that. That was not terribly smart. We block off the old bases. As you can see here, we blocked off Maze. We don't care about Maze. Maze is boring. It's so last week. And we attack the new bases. We attack Trinity, we attack Motherboard, we attack Spine, we attack Deja Vu. Maze can happen at the end of the op if it needs to. What are we at for time? We are at 4. I almost missed 3, 2, 1. Oh, snap. Here we go. Cryo Bomb, Cryoneer Damage 400%. And let's go. Let's go. George Hall in the house. Is that George Hall from Australia? Also known as George Hall from St. Louis? I think it might be. Let's have a look. And Cryo Bomb, Cryoneers, Cryo Bombs. I am not from New Zealand, my friend. I went to New Zealand and set up an account there, and that is all that matters. So it doesn't matter where you are, it just matters where your account was set up. So if you are ever in New Zealand, set up an account there. I highly recommend it. And I think people are saying that there's other ways to do it, but I don't entirely know what those are. So just easiest way is just fly to New Zealand. I did boost the cryo health. I boosted that about 10 minutes ago when the stream first started. And we will see. Let's see, am I first place? Am I first place? Oh, someone's... How? What the heck? Oh, they're just GBE. I should probably just be doing that. The race to be first. I already saw Macket's above me. Macket, you always like follow along, and then I guess today the fact that I'm using all cryos means Macket's not gonna fall. I don't even have a glass of water here or a drink. I don't have any beer in my house, or adult beverages as I prefer to call them. So, yeah, it seems like it's the same old crab with cryo bombs. Cryo bombs will be very, very interesting. Let's see. I mean, just same old, same old. 174 GBE. I only have 3 GBE, I think, and I have 174. That seems wrong. Maybe I have 4 GBE. I got 4. It seems like I have a ton of GBE right now. Something. I think something. I just gotta check this, because let's have a look here. I feel like I have more GB, so I've got 4 GBE. That's why. I thought I had 3 GB. I got 4 GBE, 4 troop damage, and 2 troop health. I'm really, really nervous. Okay, let's just drop the cryos. I'm a little bit nervous to go to. I'd really like to go with 1 fewer GBE, but I think I'd write myself off completely from operations. So I'm not quite ready to have a crabble in the account at this point. Yes, GBE tribe is boosted, cryo health is boosted, and we will be getting the, oh, look at this, cryo bomb on top of cryos. That is so meta. Just so cold. Yeah, Brett, we're going to go all cryos as far as I can, and then maybe I'll switch. I'm trying to keep this stream to under an hour, and I think the easiest way to keep it under an hour is just to go all cryos all the way through. I probably should be blowing these things up back here, and we will just see how far we can get, because worst case, I've got my HQ18 account, which is also a New Zealand account, so if I completely fail this in like 10 minutes time. 1 GBE, you need some troop health. Troop health for crab is very, very critical, Caesar, otherwise I would totally agree. We've got 1 3 GBE 7 troop damage account in Triangle 9, and the video that I'm going to release tomorrow features that account, and it's a pretty sweet moment. So check it out in 4 hours, 5 hours time. All cryos. Look at those beams. 400% damage. So much goodness. I wonder how many troop damage statues that would have to be. I don't want to do any math on that. 181. That is ridiculous. Is that the account you brought into the is that the Thanos account that you brought into the hero thing, maybe? I think we start with 3 out of 6. Let's just check that out. Good question, Mr. Caesar. We're starting at 3 out of 6. We go up to 6 out of 6. Yep. Showering in a swimming pool. Yes, cryos on cryos. But so far... I haven't used battle orders yet. And by the way, this is only battle orders level 5, so a little bit unfortunate there. Just need tokens so bad. Mr. Poing. If anyone has any questions, anything about the Mega Crab, please let me know. I'm going to assume that we can probably get solos all the way up to stage 18, I think. Might have to add some medics. I'm not entirely sure we're going to go all cryos all the way. We will find out. But so far, they are chewing through the cores pretty good, or the critters are, one of the two. Hey, it's Pahawking awesome. What's going on, Pahawking? 244181 would be absolutely. You could just basically take down any PvP base ever. Oh, this will be a good one. Now, I don't think that at one point Cryo's beams cleared mines, and I don't think they do at this point, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. I'm curious how much health. I should probably actually look at how much health they have. So just going to keep... Actually, I should probably switch to Everspark as well, to be frank, to be completely honest, but that would ruin part of the fun, I think. Actually, you know what? Why do I have to clear mines? We've got the Cryo Bomb. Forgot all about the Cryo Bomb. We're going to throw some Cryo Bombs. We're going to clear some mines. Let's just drop all sorts of critters back here, because we have many, many, many of them. And Stage 8. Stage 8, when it starts to look super scary and dangerous, we can just walk over it with our 400% cryos. And we're almost to the, yes, cryomedics. I've done cryomedics in the past, Jamar. I've done cryo warriors, which I called Cryoneers. That's my, if any of you are on Discord, that's where my face swap, face cam picture comes from. Scorchers have 133 health. That's ridiculous. I can't see my own video, so if I ever cut out... It actually looks alright. Actually, you know what? I can't hear myself. Let's change... I need to change so I get the sound. I'm really hoping we're still going to get the... what are those things called? Come on, brain. What am I hoping we get? I'm really hoping that we get speed serum still on this. The last time we did not get speed serum. I really hope we do get it this time, because that's one of my favorite sound bites in the entire game. You're going to bed already? I'm going to bed, but I'm like 50 minutes away. Just wait. Hang. Anyways, good night. Good night, P-Bounds. I think you... I always thought... I thought your avatar was a poodle for a long time. Then I figured out it's probably a llama. And then the llama red pajama got stuck in my head. And I say it with pajama instead of pajama because of the... If you guys haven't seen the ludicrous... where, like, there's a radio station somewhere in the States that brings on hip-hop artists and rappers and gets them to read kids' books. It's fantastic. You should watch it. I would link to it. No one's heard me all stream. What? What you talking about, Kirk? You're getting me nervous here. Anyways, you should go check that out. What's going on, Amar? So we have done all cryo solos for 9 straight stages, and we are about to get... What is first, the iron or the stone? I think stone is first. Yeah, I thought it was just like a really ugly poodle to start with, I have to admit, but then I figured it out. So, not the brightest tool in the shed. Stage 9, down with all... I keep losing cryos, though. Look at that, we have officially got the most sought-after decoration, the stone cryo trophy. And if any of you are wondering how I got 2 trophies, like I get asked that all the time. It was just a bug when monthly crab first started. Yeah, I think my cryos are maxed on this base. I'm like at least 7% sure that my cryos are maxed. I would not do anything with level 1 cryos or level 1 Scorchers. I mean, maybe you could, it might be fun, but their health would be pretty low, and their beams... And the good thing about upgrading cryos is that their beams actually get longer. And it was talked about on Discord the other day, but it'd be really cool to see a cryo beam tribe. That'd be kind of neat, I think. We're just going to drop all of our GBE on critters at the back there, and maybe a Cryo Bomb over there as well. Just trying to get this core down as... Oh, battle orders. I need to get Everspark out here. I feel like Everspark... Actually, you know what? We could use Kavan. We could use Kavan. Who's got ice? Oh, I see. There's gold is unlocked at 50, I believe. I did not check the details. I think Chicken released a video that shows the stages they come out at or something like that. I forgot to check the dev build. I was supposed to be able to make a sneak peek about the crab, and then I forgot. It's year end for my kids' school right now. Yes, for those of you who are just joining us, the first thing I did was boost the Cryoneer Health Tribe. We do have our GBE boosted, and this is our gold production is boosted. But otherwise, we are running 4 GBE, 4 GBE, 4 troop damage, 2 troop health. I am just bumbling over my words. And do cryo bombs last 20 seconds? I think so. Let's find out. I guess we can figure that out. Let's get a timer rocking and rolling. Let's go. Like, so is George Hall? Are you the famous George from from Australia slash whatever it's called, St. Louis? I am not timing this, Jamar. I'm going to leave that up to you. I think it looks like it's about 20 seconds, so seems to be quite a while for sure. Need critters. I was supposed to get Kavan out front. I mean, not out front. I was planning on getting Kavan so that he could maybe act as our medic. So I could stick with. Oh, we got our first rocket launcher. First rocket launcher. Just a baby. Second wind. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I am not a Kavan. I don't use Kavan. I don't condone Kavan. I'm not a big fan of Kavan, but for the laughs, I figured we're already doing novelty attacks. We might as well throw some Kavan into the mix, perhaps. Oh, there's the shields back there. All cryos. I mean, we're on stage 11. It's not the fastest, but it's working. I mean, so far, not terrible. And thanks for sticking out with me, because I realize this is not the smartest way to do crab, and this is not how you should do crab. I think it's about 20 seconds. Seems like quite a while. Let's have... I'm not even going to scout. We're just going to keep going. I'm trying to... Crystal critters. No, I can't do crystal critters. That would just be one step too far, I think. I just can't do crystal critters with a straight face. I can barely hold on to my face with this. You know what? Why am I doing this? Let's... I'm gonna smoke these babies right into here. We're gonna do a smoky. Oh man, this is gonna be a terrible idea. Smoking cryos is a terrible idea. It's kind of like smoking bath salts, I think. Like it's not something that you should ever consider doing, because did I just make a smoking bath salts reference? Wow. So anyways, we're gonna get everything into here, and then it's just going to be a complete explosion of craziness, and we're going to drop cryo bombs back here, and let's go like so. Just look how far, like they just go like completely wandering, and they're just terrible at what they do. And like, look where they're, like, remember this core back here? They're just wandering off yonder and doing ridiculously silly things. But they're taking shots from cannons, and they're not dying. So they are not completely super wimpy, I have to say. But you need to reflare them every once in a while. Chicken is only one stage ahead of us, and he's using not all cryos, I assume. I should have challenged him to an all cryo off. Look at that. I am ahead of everyone, and I'm number 2 in New Zealand, and I am using all cryos. So yeah, they have the exact same targeting mechanism as Scorchers, which you know what, let's do this. Let's get into here. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna come on, unload. They don't unload terribly quickly, which is a little bit frustrating at times, but they do walk fairly alright if you get them moving, and they're fast. So we are going to do more of the silly things and less of the not silly things, and we will keep going. I'm going to get all the way into this corner, and then we will... what if the Cryoneer should be more susceptible to flames? That'd be kind of cool, actually. Let's go like this. Gap smoke, get moving, get moving, get moving. Okay, so, you know what I mean? Like, if Scorchers were more susceptible to freezing, and if Cryos were more susceptible to heat, that'd be kind of cool. Look at that. That is just absolute silliness. Their beams are going so incredibly far. Let's get a Cryo Bomb out. And this is what I was hoping for. I'm really hoping to get an all cryo solo on stage, somewhere between stage 36 and 41. There's usually the solo bases that are like stage 36, 39, and 41, I think they are. I don't know if that's the case on this crab or not, but I'm really hoping to get a solo between stage 36 and 41. Oh, they're way healthier than zookas. They have a ton of health. I'll show you how much health these things have in a second, as soon as, because I've got 2 troop health, and I've got the tribe boosted, and let's see, I just want to see if I'm maybe number 1. Oh man, I got passed. These cryos are not fast enough. So I'll show you how much health they have. They've got a ton of health. Where are my cryos? So we're sitting with in the neighborhood of 3,200 health. 3,200 health is more than a grenadier. It is half of a tank, a quarter of a tank. Let's see what a heavy's got. They are basically the next heaviest behind a heavy. So very, very beefy, very, very strong. Merp, yes, it is 2 a.m. where Merp lives. Merp does not do late night streams. Time zones are my number 1 complaint about many things. It would be really awesome to get everyone on the game all at one time, but we've got players in Triangle 9 from all over the world, from Australia, from India, from Canada, from the US. Like, there's just too many time zones. There should only be 1 time zone in the whole world, just like China, where people wake up at, like, I think the sun rises at like noon for some people, and then sun rises at like 3 a.m. for other people. So don't quote me on that. That's I'm pretty sure that China only has 1 time zone, but I could be completely wrong. Cryos shoot across the gap. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can figure out a way to simulate that. I don't know if it's possible or not. Let's get another battle orders. Now, one thing to remember that no one has reminded me yet. I can't remember who usually reminds me about this, but always remember to buy your raw crystals, because you will fill up on resources incredibly quickly. Their beams are 7. I think that would be 7 tiles. I'm not entirely sure. No, it'd be more than 7 for sure. Beam length is only 7? No, that doesn't sound accurate. Let's have a quick look here in the armory. Where are we looking? I can't remember what that is to be beam extension is 7. Check the wiki. The wiki is always the place you should check when you have questions. The wiki is fantastic. If you don't know what the wiki is, please Google Boom Beach Wiki. It's like wikia.boombeach.wikia.com or something like that. I don't know the answer to that one either. We will find that out in a second. They don't seem to be freezing one another, but I could again be wrong. Why am I using? Oh, that's why. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna get all of our ladies over. I like the fact that I can say all of our ladies. It's almost as if we're using zookas, but not quite. And then we're gonna flare right over to there. I don't know how this is going to go, and as you can see, we are gap smoking a little bit just because they are pretty healthy and they move pretty quickly, so you can gap smoke them a little bit. I'm gonna try to get back into that corner, and then I mean, they can't do friendly fire, can they? And then I'm gonna shock this, even though I'm still gonna remove it, and hopefully it will go down quickly, and we'll throw a cryo bomb back there, and we'll shock some things, and that should basically do it. Like, look at this. That rocket launcher is not doing anything to our Cryoneers because they are just beefy ladies. Kind of like Brick. That's why we're using Brick at the moment, because we're trying to combine our beefy ladies. I'm not using cryo bombs very well at all. I'm using critters and GBE to clear mines. There's no need to do that when you have cryo bombs. So definitely making a few mistakes, but so far all cryos is doing pretty darn good. Yeah, I think quick game zombs. I can't do that. South face of Everest. Hello, Everest. Hopefully you have some oxygen going, Brett. Look at this, just walking over mines like beasts. So Cryoneers get a very bad rap in the game, but they are incredibly useful. And if you're not using our CZM, you should be. It's a very strong combo, and obviously you need to have Cryoneers though. Like, that's one of the things. My HQ18 account, one of my tribes is Omar. I cannot keep a record of anything. If you'd like to go back over my stream and look at the details, you are more than welcome to. I cannot keep a record of anything to do with anything. So I should not be. I can't play the game and chat and keep a record of anything. It's just too many things all at once. Where do we want to hit this from? I think that somewhere back around this rocket launcher is probably our best bet. And look at all this free GBE. 3 beaches. I think we're going to go with the right beach, though. Just, we're not, let's not start thinking now. Thinking is not for me right now. We're going to drop a Cryo Bomb over here and a Cryo Bomb on top of that, and we'll just go like this, and that should get us underneath the smoke over into here. Now, why I'm using a flare and a flag drop, I don't really know, just because I don't really know how to drop cryos quite yet, so we're just going to do a combination of the two. Sorry in advance for tapping like 4 bajillion times. Again, that's a metric unit of measure. I know that I way overdo tapping when it comes to flares, but that's just a nervous twitch perhaps. Let's get that flare back into there. We'll throw a critter on that, and then just hope for the best. Lots and lots of things happening all at once, and let's get that. I need to get rid of that shock launcher back there. Battle orders, more shocks, more critters, and cryo bombs. So far, all cryos is coming right along. I think we're going to get this one. We've got some ladies just hanging out here. Let's get a med kit out because they look like they're burning. Cryo is burning. Just doesn't make sense there. Let's get another cryo bomb over here. And look at these snipers. They are far, far from our, I was going to say zookas, but our ladies, and they are getting damaged. Look, like this one back here, that is far. No, never mind, that was actually close, but you get the basic idea. Come on, ladies. Back her up. Back it up. Too far away. Come back. Come back to the core. 14,000 foot cable. I was reading the chat, and that's the beauty of cryos. You can read the chat, and you don't actually have to watch what's happening because they have a mind of their own anyways. So let's flare the core, get them walk, and they will actually target on something if you flare it until that something just gets destroyed. Obviously, what's going on, Krusty? Hello, hello, hello. Cryos are working, not bad. I mean, granted, everything works up until level 18. Everything works. So. I just can't wait until we get that extra, until we get up to 800%. Thank you very much, Shishka Bobber. No luck required, my friend. Being Canada Day, I am basically not playing Crab. Oh, only 20. Let's see how much shield. Okay, so yeah, I was saying this earlier on. People were asking if I'm pushing for the Diamond Trophy this time. The answer is 1000% no. I am pushing for the Iron Trophy this time. It's Canada Day long weekend. I will be spending the time off the grid, and we'll probably be able to sneak in some attacks because I have, cellular data, but not a ton of attacks because I have cellular data. So off the grid, no power except for what's that thing called, solar. So going to be a bit of a problem as far as doing Mega Crab, and plus it's supposed to be a sunny long weekend. So 1 2 3, and now I need to get rid of you. 1 2 3. I forgot. I'm just like throwing out random amounts of GBE, and it almost worked. So there's that. I have no GBE left, which is probably a very bad idea, but there's no shock launchers nearby, I don't think. Can we get this down with just smoky cryo? Did I miss? Oh man, that wasn't good. I need to get rid of this. How can I do that? I need to get rid of that, whatever that thing's called, shield gen, otherwise we have no chance of getting this down. I think it's like a 680,000 health shield or something ridiculous like that, so might have just bit off more than we can chew. I'm gonna probably should wait for a barrage, I think, at this point. No, don't need a barrage. Come on, need a little bit more GBE, and hopefully that will fix us up, because there we go. Let's get back into here. Now that we've burned a little hole, I think we're okay. I did not see all of those. I thought we only had 2 shields to burn through, so come on, let's go. definitely... Now, these wandering ladies are actually doing us a favor because they're distracting and keeping our ladies at the back nice and protected, and they're also freezing. Now, wouldn't it be cool if the beams from back here were putting out the fires up here? That's a little bit too much to ask, but you get the idea. It'd be kind of cool. Come on. I think we're gonna be in. I think we're in for. I need a med kit. Do I have any? No, we're not gonna get. Yeah, we might get. No, we're not gonna get a med kit. So, are we gonna fail? Our first fail on stage 17, perhaps. I think Brick and like 3 cryos are gonna pull it off. Just not do it. Like that core is not moving though. We've got a minute 22 though. Oh, metric feet. I have metric feet. Come on, let's go. Come on, cryos. Now, hopefully, I don't hear the sounds, but hopefully you're hearing a lot of here, 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 because cryos actually make pretty good sound effects too. I'm not entirely sure if it's. Oh yeah, stage 17 goes down pretty. That was almost our first fail. So. Stage 18 is always the tough one. Lost 39 cryos here. This one is always the big beastly base. I'm going to assume it is this. No, it's not. They changed it. Look at that. I wonder if we can get back here and then just push forward. Probably, maybe. We can walk over a lot of mines. Oh, how much health? See, this is the problem with cryos. I'm not used to thinking about health on the core, and we need to get rid of... I can probably get back there anyways, you know? Let's just do it. And I think our cryo beams are going to hit all of these ominous hatches, and I think we should be okay. So, let's go. I'm going to open up these critters back here, because I want to... Actually, you know what? I don't have to do that. Perfect. That actually works to our benefit. Let's drop a Cryo Bomb there, and then we're just going to drop right into here. Why am I using all cryos, you ask? I don't actually entirely know. This is not necessarily a great idea, and I don't recommend that anyone does it, but I figured we might as well do it for science. So here we are. Cryos can walk over a lot of mines, I think, so we're just going to keep walking, and they all walk fairly similar speeds, so I think we should be able to make it back in here, and hopefully our beams are going to blow up that Cryo Bomb once we get back there. Mines are clear. 1, 2, 3, I think, is all we should need. Oh, this is going to be very, very sketchy. I don't entirely know how this is going to go. Oh, we're going to run out of flare. Get over here, Brick. Oh, man, Brick already wasted our battle orders, but that's okay. Look at this. We don't have a lot of health at all, so I need to get critters out front, but I also need to keep all of my GBE, because I still need to bark down these shields back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Maybe. Didn't calculate how much GBE. I have no idea. Let's just get a battle orders out just in case. Look at that. Look at all of these things that have been blown up by the cryos. This actually worked really well. Can you believe this? I went off screen for like 2 minutes and I came back and everything was blown up. That was magical. Stage 18 made look very, very easy by all cryos. Like, I did not. I expected to come back and find just a mess, and the cryos had done all of the work for us. So, did my chat just die? Let's refresh. I think that my chat just died, maybe? I haven't seen anything come up in the chat for a long time, so either you guys left me, or my chat has not refreshed, so apologies either way. Sorry for screwing up and making you leave, or not chatting for a second. I hope I'm... Oh, there we go. That is why. Sorry, my last message was like minutes and minutes ago. The real zedmoT. What's going on, Loot? We just had a stage 18 all cryo solo. We are at the halfway point. We are at the half-hour point. We are... How are we doing on the leaderboard, actually? Oh, I'm way down now. These people are using real troops. That's just not fair. Everyone so far has soloed stage 19, it looks like. We should be able to get back there. How much is on the shield? So we need to get rid of 1, 2... This is the thing. I have to be very careful about where the shields are, because I already almost screwed up. So that's why I'm actually scouting more using all cryos than any other crab that I can recall. Let's get rid of you. And we'll drop a cryo bomb in here, and then just drop all of our cryos. And probably should drop a smoke in here just because, and then we will go up into about here. Come on, ladies, get walking. Oh man, cryos don't drop as nice as I would like them to. I wish they dropped a little bit faster, sort of like zookas or heavies or grenadiers even. It feels like they drop more like heavies, which is a little bit frustrating because they walk really quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that should be good. And now I can get this out, and I don't think marking anything matters with cryos, to be completely honest, so we're just going to drop some critters out and hope for the best. Where are the... Okay, we gotta get that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get another shock out on the, whatever that thing's called, shock launcher, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just making a complete mockery of the early stages. This is just absolutely silly, but that's okay too. I keep throwing cryo bombs out to slow things down, but the Cryoneers ray beams, I was going to call them rays, are doing it enough on their own that I don't really need to be doing any of this. So, I don't know. We'll just, I think, actually, you know what? This is not looking terribly positive. Couple boom cannons, couple cannons, and they are doing a number on our ladies. So I think we should be okay. But man, just think about the gold that we're wasting. Just constant gold wasting all day, every day. Who gave Loot the wrench? That is not acceptable. Oh, hey, George, you can be a mod too. Let's make George a mod. I think I have a button that I can do that. Add moderator. Use your powers. George, you're now a moderator. Use your powers nicely, please, people. Don't... let's keep this somewhat G-rated. I really want to do a stream that's like 18 plus, where I just swear my face off and you guys can swear your face off. I mean, basically every single one of my subscribers is like a 35-year-old man, except for it'd be nice to actually be able to do a stream where just like mark it as 18 plus and do 18 plus. And I'm not talking about like topless ladies or anything, but just the ability to talk in adult terms without having to teen it down would be kind of... Obviously there'd be zero... YouTube cuts off any revenue for anyone who does that, is my understanding. So it would be a completely free, ad-free stream, but that doesn't bother me at all. That's fine. I make like 50 cents an hour on YouTube anyways, so there we go. We are up to 600%. No, that's not right. Oh, we haven't raised it up yet. We have not raised it up yet. Oh, there we go. There's our first stage that looks fairly interesting. I think I need to come back into this corner and clear all this stuff and then get to the back. So we're going to try that. Probably get rid of that shock launcher in the process, and then we'll just make it up as we go. If we fail, we fail. That's fine. We only have 25 minutes left, so that's okay. And I forgot to get a drink of any sort, so definitely feeling some dry mouth here at the moment, but I don't want to walk. I don't want to leave you guys, so I'll get a drink when we're done. Let's go. So that shock launcher is down. I need to get rid of some of these boom mines over here, and then we're just going to go like this. Bam! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't really care if we get hit by the shock launcher. That shock launcher is actually doing us a favor, because it's actually keeping our ladies where they're supposed to be. And now we're going to walk all of our cryos back here and try to get stage 20 down with all cryos, because why not, right? And then we're going to get back in here. Do I still have Brick alive? Brick walks the same speed as cryos, it seems, which seems to be fairly handy. And then we're going to do a shock right about there. And then we'll throw some critters, and hopefully we can take out all of the shield gens. It feels like that should be doable. Look at the shield gens just melting. This is kind of impressive. Like, how do I even know if the shields are down? I guess I can just watch the shield on the actual HQ, I suppose. There we go. Shield is down. Let's get walking. I don't have a clue where any of my ladies are, but we're just going to walk and hope that some of them are still alive. I think most of them are. Oh man, we lost 0 troops, I think. If so, that is just straight up incredible. These things, don't sleep on the cryos. They are pretty tough, ladies. And we're gonna go right back into here. Uh-oh. We're gonna try to get back into there, I should say. I'm out of GB. Oh no! I threw a smoke. I meant to throw a shock. Oh, this was gonna be so good. I threw a smoke instead of a shock, and we just got absolutely destroyed. No. I'm gonna blame the small buttons for that. Can I blame the small buttons for that? That was gonna be so good. Oh, if I would have got the shock out, it would have been so good. Stage 20, fail. Womp, 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 womp. Okay. Where else are you hopping? Let us know, Major. Let us know where you're going. Who else is streaming, what they're doing. I have no problems. Please share the love. Lots and lots of Boom Beach. Yeah, like I said, just share the love. I have no issues. Let us know who else is streaming, what they're doing, all of those sorts of things. And yeah, no issues here whatsoever. If you guys want to jump from stream to stream to stream, totally. I have zero issues with that. Please, by all means, do it. Share the Boom Beach love. Let's get everyone jumping around, and yeah, let's go. Cosmic Duo has not been streaming live for a long time. He said he's going to get I think he was saying he's going to get a new computer very soon, so it'd be kind of nice to get one more person live streaming. I think he actually did one little while ago. I'm not sure if... Anyways, let's go. Come on. I want popcorn. Uh-oh. Did not think... I thought I had that gap. I thought I had that... There we go. Critters and battle orders. Thankfully, Brick was still alive. I don't know if I actually need Brick for this hit right now, but Cryo Bomb's back there. Critters up here. I gotta say, now that I'm used to these small buttons, I love the small buttons. Boom Beach, please don't fix these. I realize that is totally hypocritical, but now that these buttons are here, I really like them. The size of them is fantastic once you get used to them. I'm still getting used to them, sadly. Maybe if you do fix it, maybe Boom Beach could leave it as an option or something like that, because these small buttons are very handy. Oh, nice. OP did use all cryos. That's good. Battle orders. I can't believe... This would have been a great solo. That shock just ruined my life. Or smoke ruined my life, I should say. Should have been able to get all cryo solos from stage 1 to 20. Should have been able to get the... I guess it's the iron trophy with all solos. What do you mean no one's doing? I'm doing... Smoky cryos are a great time, and they have so much health you don't have to clear mines, so you just have to make sure you keep them in position. So let's keep going. Stage 21, we have 20 minutes of time left. I think if I get back in here, I need to BART that down. I need to get these shields down first, though. I don't think I have enough GBE to BART them. Let's have a look and see. It'd be close, but I wonder if we can park in the back corner there. Yeah, we can definitely. Oh, our first SEMO on stage 21. I think we should be at 800% Cryoneer. We just added 200% extra damage, which is fantastic. On Samsung, Brett, you can change the DPI settings, so you can actually manually control which buttons you get. On iOS, you can't do that, which is a little bit unfortunate. So all those Android players out there right now can stand on their soapbox and be like, Android is so much better. I'm with you. Android's fantastic. iOS is fantastic. Different things for different people. I stay away from those sort of arguments. I stay as far from those arguments as I possibly can. So, oh man, I've already lost a troop. let's get back in here. I might as well just throw critters, I guess. I don't think I need to use smokes. I can just use critters and get back there. I hope Brick don't die on me. Brick, if you die, I'm going to be so upset. Thank you for not dying. And well, let's get the shields. Don't need to use any sort of... actually, you know what? We need to get rid of this shock launcher right here. So many critters out front. And then, I guess now that the shields are down, I can get my troops into here. Hopefully they can all get under there. And then we'll just get walking. Get walking, ladies. And as long as they're walking to a flare, Cryoneers are totally predictable. It's when they're not walking to flares that they start to... I don't even know if that SEMO actually affected me. Did anyone notice that SEMO got any of my ladies? I don't think it did. Probably must have got a couple of them. There's a lot of critters in the... Oh no, are you serious right now? I keep messing up at that back corner and having like one lady that's just like poking her head out, being all like... So if we call the Zooka Heather that pokes her head out all the time, what do you call the Cryoneer that does the same thing, I wonder? Other battle orders, just smoky Cryoneer attacks all day, every day. Extra health, sorry, not extra health, extra damage, but not extra health. So we're going to start losing ladies here. We're going to start losing ladies here pretty darn quickly. We might have another fail on our hands. Let's get a Cryo Bomb back in here just to try and slow down the bleeding. That mortar needs to go pretty quickly or we're going to have more problems on our hands. Go away, mortar and cannon. Just, they don't do anything quickly, do they? Come on. There we go. Mortar's down. Now let's back it off. Back it up, back it up. I think we're got a failure on our hands. I think that we just don't have quite enough oomph to get this down. Maybe. I doubt it though. They have a lot of health. Like, they're just taking rockets to the face. I wonder if... Oh, look how much... Oh, man. I should have maybe used... No, I wouldn't have had anything else. Okay, so... Maybe if I would have... Ah, it's going to be so close. Come on, ladies. Why do I prefer battle orders over bricks? Shield, because battle orders is good and the shield is not. Martha's totally a good one. What's it called? What's the name of that ability called? Iron Will. Iron Will is not good. Battle orders is good. I'm not a big fan of Iron Will whatsoever. I've got one cryo. Can we take this out? This is like Imitation Game Stage 6 from earlier today. Look at this. Why that rocket is locked on to brick, I don't know, but I'm pretty happy about it because we might actually pull out a win just by sheer luck and fluke. Rocket launchers lock on targets. It's annoying, but right now it might get us the win on Stage 21. Yeah, 15 minutes. Oh, look at that. That is ridiculous. Stage 21, smoky Cryoneers. So far we've soloed every base except for 20, and I should have soloed 20, I think, but I threw a smoke instead of a shock. So, pretty awesome. Just a reminder, make sure you spend your gold and diamonds and get... Actually, you know what? That's what we can do right now. Let's get old Kavan upgraded. Booyah. Oh no. Oh, I thought... Look at that. I just spent all... That was almost a huge mistake. That was almost really bad. I can't believe that I almost wasted all of my gold. Whew. Okay, so... That actually might have been... That might be... Oh no, how many diamonds do I have? I'm in trouble here, because... If I don't solo this base, I have no gold left to reload my troops. So, Kavan might have just totally ruined my day. We'll have to find out here in a moment, but bad news. Bad news indeed. Okay, so, oh, we got a Flotsam. Our first Flotsam. Just a reminder, I'm very curious to see if the Flotsam actually explodes after the core on Crab, because they just fixed that on PvP. Same thing, I think. I think we're going to do the exact same approach. I probably should bring some medics, but we're not going to. This boom cannon and this SEMO are probably going to ruin our lives, but we should be able to do something somewhere. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I could probably walk all of this, actually. Let me know in the chat if you think I should walk all of this. Oh, where's the SEMO at 2 o'clock of core? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. I always thought you were saying Flotsam. I think I could maybe walk this, because all of these critters are going to do a ton of damage. I think we could walk all... I don't know if the Mega Turtle was a one-time event, or... what's the need for real troops, man? Oh, that's a good call, Kirk. Thank you very much. I think we should walk it. I think if we get all of these critters out, we can just walk all of this. I think that is a good call. I probably should... You know what? I'm going to switch. And I'm going to use Everspark here. Oops, not going to diamond finish that. That would have been extra bad. We're going to walk, and we're going to use Everspark. And we're going to get her free critters. And we'll see how this goes. Yeah, thanks guys. I just remembered. Thanks for reminding me about that, canceling the upgrade, because I would have spent diamonds on it, and that would have been very, very pricey. And here we go. Now, the fantastic thing about Cryoneers is their beams pop the Cryo Bombs. So not only do they freeze things that are close by and far away, but those extra beams just make things so good. So, uh-oh. Oh no, they've already popped this. Oh, I was really hoping that they would not pop that, but I threw my smokes just a second too late, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, we're going to go like this, and I'm going to shock that thing just to get all of the ladies back, and we'll start getting some... Look at that, Cryo Bomb popping. This is going to be good. Uh-oh. I think it's going to be good. Let's get some critters on top of that cannon. This is going to be silly. We might actually run out of time at this rate. How many critters do we have? See, I was really hoping to get all of these critters out front, and they did not get out front because I popped the critters too early. So we are in a world of pain right now. But we're not losing troops all that rapidly yet. We'll have to... I might actually change my strategy once we get close to those. You know what? I'm changing my strategy. We're going to do that right now. I don't think we have the ability to get through all of these cannons and things, so we're just going to walk it. We're going to smoke it. I was really counting. I'm going to hit that shock mine right there. That's okay, though. And then we're going to go right back into here. And go. And go. Uh-oh, SEMO. Let's drop some critters in there for the SEMO. Oh, come on. Yeah, SEMO coming through. Clutch. Look at that. SEMO. Critters in the smoke. Little bit of duplexity knowledge coming through right there. Critters are out front. That's going to be good for the SEMO, I think. I need one more shock, though. Need one more shock fairly quickly here. Come on. There we go. There's the shock I was after. Come on. Whatever that thing's called. Cryo Bomb. There we go. Doing pretty well at this point. Man, what do I shock? I'm going to shock this stuff back here. We might be able to take this out, you know. Let's get a, whatever that thing's called, universal remote out on the rocket launcher. That should help us a little bit. Let's get back in here before that Flotsam explodes in our face, and I think we've got it now. I don't entirely know, obviously, but what do you mean it's not going to end well? Facecam's on, Loot. Maybe, have you tried refreshing? Oh man, this Flotsam is going to explode so many of my faces, I think. I'm very curious to see if we can get it to explode after. Let's get back here. Don't blow up the Flotsam. I want to see if it explodes after the core or not on Crab. What do you mean it's not going to end well, George? Look at this. Look at this. This is sheer Cryoneer magic. So we're on 21 of 22 solos so far. I'm pretty impressed, actually. This is pretty amazingly awesome. 22 solo. Cryoneers are no joke. No joke at all. And I gotta say, it's a good time. let's share some of these in chat. Share. Actually, let's not share that one. That was a fail. Pretty happy we brought. I think Everspark was the master there. We're on stage 23. If I get rid of that shock launcher, we can sit in this back. There's a lot of rocket launchers there, though. There's a lot of rocket launchers. But, oh no, and the shields are up here. This is going to be a two-hitter, I think. Although, we do have a lot of critters here. Oh well, let's just try it. You know what? We're going to have to walk this one, I think. Otherwise, we're not going to get to those shields. And bad things will happen. I never really know how to... Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now this thing's going to explode, and then we're going to drop critters right in there, and we're going to go right across. 9 wide, and just walk through this, and hopefully the Cryoneers can get us through this, because, oh man, it's going to be... This is going to be... If we can finish this one off, I mean, this one we 1000% should have brought medics. There's no way we should not have medics right now. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't think that it is at all possible. But stranger things have happened, so we'll have to wait and find out. Like this, we're gonna have to get rid of this 1, 2, 3. I think that shock launcher back there. Need to get the shields down. That's all I'm after right now, and then we can try to change. Oops, I need to get rid of that shock launcher. Shields, come on, shields, just go down. Would you, Everspark? Give us some sort of Eversparkian hack, please. We have a couple ladies left. Couple ladies-ish. No, I can't see. There's just too much going on here. So we've got a bunch of Zooka ladies left here, or Cryo ladies left here. And let's just keep walking, I guess. There's no point trying to smoke at this point. So, no point at this point. Yes, I just said that. So, come on. Oh, my screen just got dimmer for some reason. That's kind of worrisome. Oh man, we might be able to. We might be able to. Come on. Cryo Bomb in there. Shocking in there. If we take this out, I'm going to be just amazed. Absolutely amazed. All cryos just going ham, as they say. Let's go. Come on, ladies. Look at this. We might just... Look how far farther... See how much farther ahead they are out of Everspark? Let's get a barrage back in here. Definitely need to get rid of that shock launcher and boom cannon and things. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculously silly. I can't even believe this. Stage 23 goes down with all cryos. Like, no medics, no zookas, no rifles, no zookas, no medics. Just straight up our, I guess, C's, cryos. Let's see. We have 5 minutes left. Let's go. No time to plan. Let's just get this rocking and rolling. And let's go. All cryos, all... I need to make a better thumbnail. My thumbnail did not have anything to do with all cryos, and this is just way better than I expected. If I can go this whole hour and not run out of attacks, my mind is going to be completely blown. So... throwing cryo bombs. Cryo bombs get really expensive. I just noticed that. They get really expensive really quickly, so be careful where you throw them, because they're already at 22 GB. I don't know how many of them I've used, like 2 I thought, but be careful on the price of cryo bombs, because they are pricey. And why am I throwing cryo bombs if I have Cryoneers? Use your cryo bombs to, what's the word I'm looking for? To clear mines, not to do whatever the heck I've been doing with them. So, let's go. Only losing a couple at a time here. Not losing a ton. Once this rocket launcher goes down, I really want to use my universal remote on that boom cannon, because it's pretty healthy, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Let's get some things over in here. No, it's already lost too much of its health. There's no point getting into the danger zone, as Archer would call it. Lana! Okay, here we go. Come on. Lots and lots of GBE. Just need these shields to go down as soon as... You know what? Let's get going. Don't need all of the shields to go down. I've got GBE for that. Oh, don't die on me, please. Everspark, get underneath there. And then we're going to go uh-oh, back into here. Not concerned about that yet. They move pretty quickly. They move pretty quickly. I'm going to let them hit this shock mine here. That we're going to use that to our advantage. And then we're going to go into here and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. These are all good things. Good things are happening right now. I know it looks like this is a terrible idea, but I am looking forward to going like this, and there we go. Everspark doing not terrible things so far. Come on. Come on. Number one priority is keeping things like shock launchers and boom cannons shocked. That is where our priorities lie at the moment. Got a lot of mines in there that we're going to use critters to get rid of, and then let's throw another one of those and another one of those. Nice boom cannon shield. Oh, I don't think there's any chance we take this one down, but you know what? Who knows? We'll find out in a sec. I think there's just too many boom cannons around. Let's get artillery on that one over there to get rid of that one. And we'll get a barrage on this shock launcher, I think might be the good ticket. I don't think we got a chance. I don't think we have any chance of this one, though. Maybe a couple med kits. It's pretty close. I gotta say, these Cryoneers are pretty darn good considering that they're supposed to be a joke troop or a support troop. Hey, hello, Manong. What's going on, man? Oh, no. We still have a chance, you know? As long as Everspark is still alive, we have a chance. We have 2 cryos. We have a whole bunch of critters still popping out front. Could you imagine if we get this down? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we have any chance, to be completely honest, but let's get rid of that cannon. Oh, I just wasted that artillery. That's too bad. We still have a really... No, we don't. We only have 7 seconds left. I take that back. Pretty darn good, though. Could you imagine if you... Yeah, I said an hour. I can't... Last time I stayed up till like 2 a.m. doing a stream or something ridiculous like that. We've only got 1 attack left, so let's just go. Let's get Our Lady's rock. I mean, stage 20, we're on stage 24 using nothing but cryos. Just absolutely silly. I can't even believe how far we've gotten with this. So, yeah, get the cryos out. I recommend it. They are strong troops. I don't know what to suggest. Maybe Cryo Medic might be a way to go. I don't actually know. This is sort of surprising. Smoking cryos with medics would be a complete, I was going to say waste of time, but it would be far more difficult. Let's go with that. And we'll just throw a shock here and a shock there, and that should do us for... Oh shoot, my flare ran out. That's not going to do us. Not going to do us at all. Oh no, Everspark, don't die on me. Thank you. Everspark is going so slowly. She's in slow motion. And we're just going to use all sorts of GB. I probably should have bartered out a bunch of these boom cannons and things, but it's going down. Hey, Callus, what's going on? I only have 1 attack left, man. That's it. Manong, Kevin Lee is loot. Loot me, please loot me. Stage 24, almost a solo. Pretty impressed, actually. I've said that a number of times. I can't remember how much powder I had to start. I think I had maybe 18, maybe. Does that make sense? Anyone who was on? So I think we've gained our powder back by stage 25. We are about to get another attack. Microwaver. Cryos versus microwaver. How can I pass that up? Let's get... Oh man, shields though. Too many shields. Uh-oh, did I just lose my... Did I... No, it's still moving. Okay, sorry, it sounded like I lost my connection. So, Let's go. Get this going quickly as possible. I am going. You know what? I'm going to change it. I will stay as long as my attacks last, and I only have this attack and then one more. So I will fail well before it's over, I think. So we'll stay a bit longer than anticipated, a little bit longer than an hour, due to popular request. That just sounds so pompous. Has anyone watched the World Cup? I mean, we've been chatting about it a ton in our task force. That the games today were a bit of a snooze fest, but hopefully they should start to get exciting again very, very soon. Good stuff. I love watching soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. Once every 4 years, to be honest. I play a lot of soccer. I call it soccer here. I'm in Canada or New Zealand, as some of you have pointed out. But just it's great. Lots of flopping, but besides that, great soccer football action. Where should we go next? I really want to get at that microwaver, but it feels like that microwaver is just light years away from us, or whatever you want to call distance that is impossible to pass at this point. Probably should have threw that. Microwaver versus Cryoneers. Do not let it happen. Why am I using Universal Remote right now is probably a good question. I'm up by one oh, sweet. Thanks very much for that, whoever was paying attention. I think it was Pahawking. Let's throw another Cryo Bomb out just to be super sure. And I need to shock that microwaver. I forgot about the microwaver, and now all my critters are gone. Not a good match. Microwaver versus Cryoneer is not something I would recommend. Just need that. There we go. Get the boom cannon. Get the boom. Oh, I got not the boom cannon. Microwavers have so much health. Like, watch this. Goodbye, Cryoneer. Just not something I would... Actually, you know what? Why don't I go over here, then? Durr. Come on. Come on. I need to get a med kit. So I should have used... See, like, every stage is so close. If I would have had a little bit more troop health or some medics, maybe Kavan, perhaps. But I think the critters are actually helping a little bit, so I don't know what the answer is. I think the answer is just don't use all cryos, I think, is probably the #1 answer. Go, Everspark. Go. Bonjour de France. Where in France are you, Lucius? I'm moving there in 5 months for 6. I'm moving there in 5 months for 6 months. Pretty excited, nervous, worried, excited. I don't know what the exact term is. It's gonna be awesome. Stage 25, almost down. If we can do 25 in an hour with all cryos, that's pretty good. See, we've only got one attack left, so we can do maybe stage 26. Best case, worst case, 27, and then we're calling it a day or a night, or you know what? I'm gonna go right here. Remember how I said you should not go against a microwaver? Well, we're gonna go against a microwaver because that is the silliest thing we could possibly do. So that's what we'll do. Go away to you, and we're just gonna get into here and shock microwaver. Go away, microwaver. This is the first thing that you should ever get rid of. Oh man. Okay, good, perfect. Might as well do it. Might as well do a victory lap or two. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do a victory lap because Cryoneers versus. Oh, we're not going to get a victory lap in. Oh man. Womp, womp. Yeah, Critter Swarm would probably be a good one. Good night, Minong. Thanks for coming in, sir. Minong is a beast hitter in Triangle 9. I should be bringing up. Oh man, this is SOLOS. This would be a terrible. This is going to be a terrible map. Can I BART that? Maybe. 45,000 health is a lot of health, but we've got a lot of... All of these things get blown up almost instantly by cryos, so let's do it. We're going to go like this. I don't know what the exact pattern is I need to blow these things up, but let's get a bunch of them doing a bunch of damage to other ones. Let's start with this one. I think should be a good start because it'll do a chain reaction type deal. Boom. Chain reaction. See that? You gotta plan your cryos. Because that way they get the chain reaction. That way you can use as few as GBE as possible and still get all of them down. And then we're going to drop a Cryo Bomb right about there, and then we'll get right back into this corner. A 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to drop critters in there, which will help get rid of all of those amounts of mines. Come back underneath, and we're going to throw like this and like this. Wow, that was impressive, I have to say. Just silly sometimes what these things can do. Need more critters. We have a ton of GBE. I need to keep the SEMO shocked. Oops, that's what I need to do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, get rid of that. I don't have a ton of GBE anymore. And critters, is that shield down yet? No, it's not. But I can get rid of 1 SEMO at least, I think. There we go. Okay, so let's shock the SEMO. And maybe, just maybe, we can get one more solo before it's time to go to bed. I don't entirely know, but it's not that. You know what? It's not that. I'm pretty happy with how this crab has gone so far. I gotta say, doing novelty attacks has made it a lot more fun than trying to think, because I could just turn off at any point, which is kind of fantastic, I have to say. Get rid of that cannon, please, Cryo. Please, Cryo. Look, see how much health it is? Like, that cannon was shooting it straight in the face. Watch, never mind. It wasn't. I take that back completely. Let's flare the core. Maybe, just maybe, we can get it by flaring the core. If you flare the core, they will stay there and shoot at the core until the flare expires. So maybe we can pull off a quick upset. Hey, Fee, what's going on? Let's go. I need to keep this flare alive as long as I possibly can before the ladies start straying, because as soon as they start walking, it is all... Actually, you know what? Maybe I should let one of them walk. A couple of them walk away. A couple of them are going to stray in about a second or two. See how they start to wiggle? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. Perfect. Just maybe get... Oh, I really want that cannon to blow up, because it would be useful. Come on, medkit time. Gonna use a medkit instead of... Oh, look at that. Instead of a flare. And we might actually pull off another solo on 26. What was the question? Sorry. AZ Hole, what was the question? Sorry. Hey, Theriac, what's going on? Why do you not get a medic boat or two? Medics, I said at the very beginning, I'm going to do all cryos. Medics are a pain to smoke, and with all cryos, they walk very quickly, so I figured there's no point getting medics. We've got, I think, 24 solos now, I believe. 24 solos on 26 stages, I think. Let's have a look at the replay log. Sorry. 23 solos on 26 stages, so... I don't think you need medics. I don't think you need medics whatsoever. What time is it right now? It is 12:08 a.m. Not super late, but I've got crazy day tomorrow. Kids' school just ended, and my wife has to work tomorrow being a teacher to close up her classroom and stuff, so there's no point staying up till 2 a.m. Last time I did it, I just totaled... Oops, I forgot to reload my troops. That would have been terrible. Terrible. Michael Leone said something but didn't say anything, so how can we get this down? I don't see any way possible to solo this. There are too many shock launchers, a shock blaster, and too many shields everywhere. So I think we're going to fail this. I can guarantee that we're going to fail this, but we'll try it. This is where RCZM would be just so much better, but you know what? I'm already 10 minutes past the time that I was hoping to be done by, so I'm not terribly concerned with that. So let's go like this, and we'll get critters out right now, and let's go like so. Now, it's really, really great the way that the Cryoneers pop. See how far away they pop these Cryo Bombs? They don't pop the ones that are near them, they pop the ones that are far, far away, and it works out incredibly, incredibly well. So, All Cryos has had some great benefits to it. It's not... I mean, let's be honest, this is a novelty troop. The fact that we made it to stage 27 with them is pretty impressive, but I would not recommend using them as your primary troop whatsoever. Remember how I said we have no chance of beating this? We actually do have somewhat of a chance. I take that back completely. So I'm going to focus on getting rid of the shock blaster back there, and I'll get some critters out here, and I don't think we have a high chance of getting this down, but we definitely have a non-zero chance. Like, these things are, and they're only gonna get a little bit stronger too. As soon as we hit stage 31, they're gonna be at 1,000% damage. 1,000% damage. Now, one other thing I was thinking of is, I'm wondering if Supercell is gonna potentially use this as a way to balance Cryoneers. If they're gonna look at the data and say, hey, maybe we need to buff them. I'm just totally making things up right now. Don't say like, oh, zedmoT said they're gonna buff them or something like that. But just think, like, I kind of assume that is part of the reason why they do these kind of things. Just to say, hey, let's have a look at the data, see if people use them, see if people like them, and go from there. Again, I kind of doubt it, but you never know. We're done. This is basically all done but the crying. Let's throw a shock out there. But look at this. We cleared this entire front with all cryos, and we are still slowly moving forward. We are losing troops fairly quickly, though. Come on. Let's go. Medkit, maybe? Obviously, we're up against a boom cannon, so a medkit's not going to do a ton, but pretty respectable, I think. I don't know what that means, Mr. Lightning City. Can we please keep it to English, please? Or I'm going to remove that. Sorry, just keep it to English. I don't know if you're swearing or saying good things or bad things, or but thanks for coming in. Is Witch a bug? The crab was supposed to be this way. You're supposed to get 1,000% damage cryos. That at 31, that is a thing. That is what they're doing. It is Cryo Mania, Cryo Crab. Whether or not it works beyond stage 27, I can't tell you. I don't know. But so far, the fact that we got to stage 27 using all cryos is kind of neat, kind of impressive. Makes for an interesting Mega Crab anyways. Is there anything I can do with my GBE? No. We're going to have to wait and hope that machine gun goes down, and then I can hack something. I guess the sniper tower will be what I end up getting. Come on. Oh, we still got 2 cryos down here. We're going to sacrifice them to get a bit more GBE, though. There we go. And let's hack something. Come on. There we go. That's it. That's all. The bases are all different? Are you sure? Can you send me a screenshot, perhaps? Because that sounds really bad, and I will alert Drew right now, because that sounds really, really bad. If you guys can send me screenshots on Telegram or Discord or Twitter or whatever, that would be great to hear, because if people are having different bases, that would be terrible. Yeah, that would be really, really bad. Please let me know. I will pass it along to Drew. I'll let him know right now. I am in the middle of... Actually, you know what? I'll sign off first. I'll do that. That can wait a second. Please, thanks for coming in, everybody. I really appreciate it. This was not a standard crab stream. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it or hated it, or if it was helpful or silly or made you laugh or entertaining or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it, and now I'm going to go to bed. You will not be seeing much from me over the next 4 days. It's a long weekend in Canada. It's Canada Day, so I'm going to go eat some bacon and guzzle some maple syrup, and look for an operation video in about 3.5 hours time from me. Spoiler alert, it's just listening to it makes me smile. So again, thank you very much for everyone who came in, and I shall talk to you all soon. Thanks again. Peace.